9. So today we are looking at job quality, so following on from the last couple of weeks worth of virtual learning. If we quickly have a recap on your progress. So we've had a look at hierarchy in terms of back of house and front of house, knowing who reports to who, knowing who's in charge, that kind of stuff. And then we're starting to look a little bit more at skills and qualities of specific kind of different job roles, and actually being able to give reasons behind your answers for kind of why certain qualities are required for different job roles. So if we have a quick little starter task, all I want you to do is try and order, you can just do it on a piece of paper or just in your head, you don't actually have to write it down anywhere. So who is the boss of who? So for the person from up at the top down to the person that kind of is more at the bottom. So pause the video now to quickly do that. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got the restaurant manager at the top. They're in charge of where the customers sit, and they're in charge of basically the whole of the front of house. They're responsible for standards of service, taking bookings, hiring new staff, and health and safety. And they also work with the head chef to kind of run the whole of the restaurant essentially. The head waiter or waitress greets customers and seats them, organises and trains waiting staff, and sometimes will handle complaints that then might be escalated to the restaurant manager, but certainly there'd be kind of an interim in the middle. You would then have the wine waiter, when they would help customers choose what wine to drink. They serve wine and other drinks, knows what wine suits which dish, and chooses and buys the wine themselves as well. Lots of restaurants will not have a specific wine waiter, it's more for more kind of upmarket restaurants, but they have a little bit more kind of specific experience for the next one down, which is just the waiting staff. They set tables, take orders and serve customers their food, top up drinks, prepare the bill and clear tables down, but they don't have as much kind of specific knowledge in terms of the food or the drink. So job roles or qualities of a waiter and waitress. So can you just have a quick think, just write this down on a piece of paper, any qualities of a waiter or waitress. So what do they need to be like? How do they need to present themselves? How do they need to act? So pause the video now to list those down. Fantastic. So using both your list and the list I'm bringing up now, just see if you can order these from what you would say is most important to least important. This is not necessarily a concrete answer. There'll be a little bit of kind of wiggle room because it's subjective, but just have a think about if you went out to eat, what do you think would be most important in the person that was serving you? So things like having a friendly personality, things like knowing knowledge of the menu in order to answer any customer queries and advise on allergies, polite, calm and tactful, ability to handle complaints and compliments, so that have a go at ordering them from most important in your opinion to least important. You don't have to rewrite them out, just number them. Alright, pause the video now to do that task. Fantastic. So we've just got a few questions here that I want you to go through and try and answer. So suggest 4 qualities wait staff should have. Number 2 is who is responsible for choosing wine. Number 3, who is in charge of where customers sit. 4, what are the responsibilities of the head waiter or waitress? 5, give 2 responsibilities of wait staff. 6, what does the assistant manager do? 7, what is the role of a pastry chef? 8, which chef prepares vegetables? 9, who is the most senior, pastry, sauce or larder chef and why? And number 10, discuss the qualities that a head chef must have in order to run a successful kitchen. Those questions, some of them you'll be able to do off the top of your head from the stuff we've previously covered. Some of them you might need to use some more resources, that's absolutely fine. There are some linked on Teams, which you can utilise, or you can just use Google, whichever you would find the most beneficial. Don't worry about writing the questions out, as long as you have got the answers written out clearly to upload later, that is absolutely fine. So your main task is going to be having a go at writing a job description. You can pick any role, and like I said before, there is a link, and I will just show you what it looks like now, to this web page, which will give you some job descriptions They have lots and lots of different job types. So if you clicked on kitchen assistant, for example, and scrolled down, you would find a pretty generic description of what a kitchen hand would do, a kitchen assistant would do. Alright, so you can use that site to help guide you, but you're going to have a go at writing your own job description. I have put in the PowerPoint, and I've also put this on as a template, a job description template that you can fill in. Essentially, you just want to get rid of the red text and add in your own information. That is just there to help guide you. Do this on paper, do this on the computer, whichever you are going to find easiest. It's entirely up to you. Please make sure once you have finished with the tasks in the lesson, you are either uploading them, if you've done it on the computer or on your phone, you're uploading them to Teams. If you have handwritten them, please make sure you are taking a photo of the work that's nice and clear and uploading those to Teams instead, just so I've got a track of your work. Once you finish this, you need to come back onto Teams, and there will be a final question on there that we will go through as a class. If you want to, if you're short of things to do, there is an extension task, but I don't think many of you will get onto that. But it's just having a look at it's a TV show called A Very British Hotel, and you're doing kind of a similar task to what you have done previously. All right. Thank you very much, Year 9.